Today, let's talk about optimizing your day. Today, I'm not going to talk about what you should do, what you need to do, or what you have to do. I'm just talking about how you yourself can optimize your day into whatever you want it to be. And the simplest way to do that is by keeping track of where you spend your time. Really, have a notebook next to your bed and next to your desk so you can write down how much time you spend on every single little thing. If you spend 7 hours sleeping today, write it down. If you spend 8 hours at work, write it down. Write down what you did at work. Where did you spend your time at work? Did you spend it on Facebook? Did you spend it actually working? Did you spend learning? Did you spend it in meetings? What did you do? And then when you get home, how did you spend your time? Did you spend it watching TV? Did you spend it watching YouTube videos? Did you spend it with your family or your partner or your kids? How do you spend your time? Keep track of every 15 minutes. You don't have to keep track of every single minute, but at least every 15 minutes. And then write it down. Write down where your time goes. That way you can see where to raise the bar, where to lower the bar, how you can move time from one area to the other. For example, if you spend 5 hours a day watching TV, maybe it's time to get rid of 2 of those hours and then put those 2 hours to use somewhere else. I'm not saying you need to do that. If you want and need your 5 hours of TV, then by all means go for it. But if you want to spend more time on the things that matter, then first of all be aware of how much time you spend on other things. Because there's probably a lot of time that you spend doing something that you don't even want to spend that much time on. Become aware of where you spend your time. Think of the next 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, or 5 minutes. No more. Don't think about what you'll do for the next hour or for the next 2 hours. You'll never get there that way. That way, by thinking about it, you have so much work. You have so much already planned that you don't feel like you have any freedom. You want your freedom. You want to be free in the things you do every day. So schedule 15-minute intervals. Then when something doesn't go right, you can take out one 15-minute block and don't have to worry about rescheduling the whole 5 hours. Take a 30-minute block, that's fine too, or take a 5-minute block if you want to be that scheduled. But don't do an hour or 2. Focus on the next 5 minutes, next 10 minutes, next 30 minutes. And then see where you're at after that time. And then focus on the next part. Or if you want, you can schedule it in advance, but schedule the little blocks of time. That way you can optimize them and shift them around a bit and change those little blocks instead of having to worry about restructuring the whole 5-hour block. That way you'll spend more time on the things you really want to and slowly get rid of those things that drain you and drag you down. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to see more amazing videos. I'll see you in the next one.